Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to Dr. Zahir Math. In this video, I'm going to teach you exercise 8.1, arc length, a very important concept in calculus. Why is it useful in engineering? Because arc length helps in engineers to calculate the length of curved roads. So if the road is curved, you can find out the length using this formula. Not only for this one, the material needed for pipelines, and then you have seen roller coasters, right? Bridges, or even designing curved surfaces in aerospace and mechanical parts. So in this video, we will learn the formula, examples, and solve some practice questions step by step. Let's get started. So what's the formula for arc length? It's given by the letter L is equal to integral A to B square root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square times dx. So it means what? The equation will be given y is equal to, right? And you're going to find out dy by dx. And then you have to start this formula. Clear all of you? Right. So what's the formula? L is equal to integral A to B and then square root of 1 plus dy by dx. Again, I'm telling you, this square every student forgets in the exam. So square is very important. Whole square times dx. Let me go to the first question. Find the exact length of the curve y is equal to 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2 where x lies between 0 and 2. So it means your integral is 0 to 2. So what is the formula for length of arc? L is equal to integral A to B, right? And then square root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square times dx. So it means what? You are going to find dy by dx. So y is equal to what? 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2. And dy by dx is equal to, you're going to take the derivative. 2 by 3 is a constant, right? And you're going to take x to the power of 3 by 2. What is the derivative of x power n? X power n derivative is nx power n minus 1, right? Yes. Now what's the derivative of x to the power of 3 by 2? You take this 3 by 2 down and x to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1. So it will be 3 by 2, right? X to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1. So this equals 2 by 3. I'm sorry, let me cancel this one. 2 gets cancelled, 3 gets cancelled, right? So x to the power of 1.5 minus 1, which is going to become what? Which is half, right? So this is your dy by dx. Inside the formula, you need dy by dx the whole square. So try to find out the whole square also so that you will not make mistakes. Dy by dx the whole square, which is x to the power of half the whole square, which is equal to dy by dx the whole square is equal to x. Is it okay, everybody? So close this as a box value. Don't forget this one. This is very important. Dy by dx the whole square. Now let me go to the formula. L is equal to integral A to B square root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square times dx. This equals integral. What is the value? We already told you 0 to 2. So which is integral square root of, right? 1 plus, what's your dy by dx the whole square? Everything you have done. So this x you are going to put it here. Again and again I'm telling you, please take care of this step. This is the place some students, they do square here and again they will do the square here. And they don't do square here and they will forget the square here also. So just keep in your mind. So whether you squared already or going to square here. So keep in all these ideas very clear so that you can avoid careless mistakes. So 1 plus x in times dx, right? So now we are going to integrate this one. So this equals integral 0 to 2. Let me write this as 1 plus x to the power of half dx. So this equals, what is the integration of x power n, which is equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant what? C. Now we have the limits. So 1 plus x to the power of 1 by 2 plus 1, right? So which is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1. Okay, everybody? 1 by 2 plus 1. Now we are going to put the limits. What is the derivative of x? Derivative of x is here 1. So better I'll write 1 also so that you will not make mistakes. Suppose you have 2x, you should put 2. Suppose you have 3x, you should put 3. Right. So the limits are what? Limits is 0 to 2. Right? Yes. So this is equal to, right? Sorry. What happened? Sorry. 1 minute. So this is equal to, right, 1 by, wait, this is half plus 1 is what? 3 by 2. So this is 1 plus x to the power of 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, and the limits are what? 0 to 2. So this equals 3 by 2. I'm going to take it up as a flip. So 2 by 3, and then 1 plus x to the power of 3 by 2. And the limits are what? Which is 0 to 2. Upper limit minus lower limit, which is 2 by 3 bracket open. I'm going to put upper limit for x is equal to 2, 3 by 2 minus lower limit. I'm going to put it as 0 to the power of 3 by 2. So this equals 2 by 3 bracket open, 3 to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1 to the power of 3 by 2. Yes. So let me put this in the calculator and then I'll come back to you. So I put in the calculator, I'm getting the answer 2.7974. I'm getting L is equal to 2.7974. Okay, everybody, right? Okay, let's go to the next question. Let me check again. I'm a little bit confused. 79 or 97. 1 minute, I'll check it out and then I'll come back. Because the calculator letters are very small. So it is 2.7974. Yes, correct. So let me go to the next question. Find the, actually this is an extra question, keep in your mind, but in your classwork homework sheet, it's only one question is there. This is an extra question. I'm going to solve an extra question so that you will get more idea about this topic. Find the exact length of the curve y is equal to x plus 4 the whole power 3 by 2, and x lies between what? 0 to 4. It means your integral is what? 0 to 4, right? So what's your formula? Y is equal to, which is x plus 4 the whole power 3 by 2. You're going to calculate dy by dx, which is equal to 3 by 2 x plus 4 the whole power 3 by 2 minus 1. But then derivative of this function, don't forget, the derivative of this function is x derivative is 1 and the 4 derivative is 0. So therefore dy by dx is equal to 3 by 2 x plus 4 to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 is what? 1 by 2, right? So now I'm going to find out dy by dx the whole square, and then after that we are going for it. So let me go for dy by dx the whole square, which is equal to the whole part, which is 3 by 2, and x plus 4 the whole power 1 by 2. I'm going to square it. So this equals, when I square this one, 3 by 2 whole square, which is 3 square by 2 square. I'm taking this 2 here and 2 here as a power. And then here x plus 4, 1 by 2 and then power 2 here. So what happens? This 2 and 2 gets cancels. So this equals 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, and then this is x plus 4. So 9 by 4 x plus 4 is my dy by dx the whole square, right? So whole square is this one, right? So just imagine this is whole square and this is dy by dx the whole square, right? Now next we go for the arc length formula, integral a to b, right? And the formula is what? Do you remember? Just now I finished, right? Integral a to b, right? Square root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square times dx. This dx for the integration, right? So this equals integral, the limits already I told you, which is 0 to 4, right? So square root of 1 plus, carefully do it. Already we have finished dy by dx the whole square, which is 9 by 4 times x plus 4. So 9 by 4 times x plus 4, right? So this equals integral 0 to 4, right? And then square root of, let me write a little bit lower so that it's easy for you. So this is integral 0 to 4 square root of, okay, 1 plus, let me simplify this one outside so you will clearly understand. 1 plus, okay, I multiply this one 9 by 4x. I multiply this one 9 by 4 multiply by 4. 4 gets cancels. So 1 plus 9 by 4x plus 9. So this equals 1 plus 9 is equal to what? 10. 10 plus 9 by 4x. So all these things simplified and I'm getting the answer, which is 10 plus 9 by 4x times dx. Okay, everybody? Right. So now we got this answer and then we are going for integration. Whenever something inside the square root is disturbing you, I told you the best way is what? Substitution method. So we are going to use u is equal to, don't take the square root, then you'll be in problem. Only the take the which is inside the square root. 10 plus 9 by 4x. What is substitution method? You're going to take the derivative du by dx. 10 derivative is 0. 9 by 4 x derivative is what? 9 by 4. So du by dx is equal to 9 by 4. So when I cross multiply, du is equal to, right, 9 by 4 times dx. So actually we want to convert everything in terms of what? U. So look here, this part will become u, right? So this is going to become u. And this dx, I have to get it from here, right? So what's your dx? This 9 by 4 goes that side, which will be what? 4 by 9 times what? Du. 4 by 9 times du is equal to dx. Okay, right. So we got dx and then this also. So therefore, finally, you need to convert everything in terms of u. At the same time, this limits for what? This limits for x. So we need to find the value for what? U also we need to find. Yes. So when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, what is your u? Which is 10 plus 9 by 4x. So which is equal to 10 plus 9 by 4 times 0, which is equal to what? 10. Right? Right. When x is equal to, next value. When x is equal to, what is the next value? 4. When x is equal to 4, what I'm going to get it? I'm going to put u is equal to 10 plus 9 by 4 and x is equal to 4. 4 gets cancelled. So I'm going to get u is equal to what? 19. Okay. So this becomes 0 to 19 square root of u and then I'm going to put dx value. So therefore finally let me write this one so that you will come to know what is inside. So integral 0 to 4, actually we have square root of 10 plus 9 by 4x times dx. This equals 0 to 4 converted into what? 10 to 19. Okay. And then square root of u. This part is going to become what? U. Right. And then your dx, just now we calculated dx is equal to what? Here, which is 4 by 9 times du. So this equals, right? So integral 10 to 19, I can write it as u power half. This is 4 by 9 times du. 4 by 9, I will take it outside the integral. So this equals 4 by 9 will come out integral 10 to 19 u power half times du. See here, where before it was 9 by 4x plus 10. Now it's simplified very easily when you start using what? Substitution method. So this equals 4 by 9 and this is u to the power of 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 and the limits is 10 to 19. Clear all of you? Right, this equals 4 by 9. This will go as a flip which is 2 by 3, right? And then bracket open u to the power of 3 by 2 and then 10 to 19. So this equals, right, anything gets cancels for this one? No. 4 2s are 8 divided by 9 3s are 27. 9 3s are 27. Okay. So this is 9 3s are 27. And then this is bracket open 10 to the power of 3 by 2 minus, sorry, not 10, upper limit minus lower limit. So this is upper limit is 19 to the power of 3 by 2, 19 to the power of 3 by 2 minus 10 to the power of 3 by 2, 19 to the power of 3 by 2, 10 to the power of 3 by 2. You can stop it, but better put in the calculator. You will get the answer 15.1693. This is your answer. Okay. This is also correct answer and this is also correct answer. I think it's okay. So mainly the idea is connected with what? Substitution method. So keep in your mind how to do substitution method. Don't take square root along with that when you calling as u. Whenever you are calling something as u, you just take what is inside the square root. That is very, very important. Because if you take with the square root, what happens? Your derivative will be problem, right? So usually in the class, we are asking teacher, every exercise you are doing 2 or 3 problems, but we need some problems for practice. So I'm giving one question here. Find the exact length of the curve y is equal to 2 by 3, 1 plus x squared to the power of 3 by 2. X lies between what? 0 and 1. So it means it's what? Integral 0 to 1. So I've given the answer which is 5 by 3. Okay, all of you? right? So this finishes, you can work out here. I just give a space here. So it will be finishing here, right? So you can download this PDF and you can start working out in this. So this finishes your exercise. What is exercise number? 8.1. Clear all of you? Right. So this finishes your arc length, right? So if you really enjoy this video, please like, comment and share the video with your classmates and the friends who are all studying Calculus 2. Two important points I need to tell you by the end of this video. The first point is this PDF will be uploaded in the description box as a Google Drive link. That's the first one. And the second one is there are two Calculus 2 courses running in the college. One is for Diploma, another one for Bachelor degree. You are all Bachelor degree students. The same idea, the same concept we are teaching for Diploma students also. So for Diploma students, already the playlist is GSMA 102. This is the playlist. GSMA 102, which is Calculus 2. Okay, everybody? Right. So this topic, the same is available in GSMA 102 also. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give that link, video link also in the description box as well as in the first comment, right? So please watch that video also so that you will get more problems for practice. So the formula, the equations, everything is same. Only thing is you will get few more questions for practice. Okay, all of you, right? See you all of you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Zahir. East or West, Dr. Zahir Math is the best. Bye-bye.